morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Eden Outpost. I'm Sheila. Today in our Christian hairdressing, we are looking at hair breakage. You can be doing the right things, but if your hair keeps on breaking, you're not going to see the difference that your hair is growing. You're just going to see your hair stuck on one stage. So today we are going to look at causes of hair breakage. So there are many factors that cause hair breakage, and there are many things that makes the hair to break. And people typically lose 50 to 100 hairs in a day. And why is this not affecting many people? It's because the hair that is breaking, it's normal. Like you can lose 50 to 100 hairs every day. But the only difference you see it if that hair is not growing back. That's why it's not advisable that every now and then you are busy manipulating your hair. Because the more you manipulate your hair, the more you are combing your hair, the more this hair is going to break. So if you want your hair to be strong and to be healthy, avoid too much manipulation. So we are going to look at the causes of hair breakage, and as usual, we are going to look at things that cause the hair to break. Hair breakage can be caused by diet, stress, heat, or underlying condition or more. So we are going to look at 7 reasons why your hair is breaking and why your hair is not retaining length. So the first one is diet. What is it that you're eating? When you see something manifest itself, especially when it comes to hair and your skin, you have to check your diet. What is it that you are eating? Certain nutrients help your hair grow and stops breakage. Make sure you are getting enough zinc, iron, and folic acid in your daily diet. Adequate protein and antioxidant found in plant-based foods can also keep your hair from breaking. So when you are taking plant-based food, it will help, it will strengthen your hair, and it is going to make your skin glow, and you're going to look nice. So the food that you need to eat mostly are fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains. Those are the food that is going to help your hair to get strong. The second reason why your hair is breaking and you're not retaining length is stress. Are you stressed? Take it to the Lord in prayer. There are things that you can be stressed about and you can think about them day in, day out, but without God, you are going to just stress yourself out. There are people who have died simply because of getting stressed. The things that you cannot solve, the issues that you cannot handle, take them to the Lord in prayer, and may God help you. Because when you have stress, it has been proven that stress is one of the causes of hair breakage. So if you are experiencing hair breakage, there are people who are stressed and they don't know that they have stress. So they are just seeing their hair breaking. They are doing everything that they can, but the hair is still breaking because of the stress. So you can see it can be one of the signs of you being stressed. So the third point why your hair is breaking is dryness. I shared a video with you how to moisturize your hair, and when your hair is moisturized, it's not prone to breakage. But when your hair is dry and then you are combing it, it will keep on breaking. So you have to make sure that your hair is moisturized, and you can do that by using clove and hibiscus. You can also use rosemary water treatment. You can even use just water. If you don't have enough time to make those things, you can just spray your hair with just water. But if you use rosemary or use cloves or you use fenugreek, all those are good water treatment for your hair. They will strengthen your hair follicles, and then the hair will be moisturized and the hair will be growing. And anything that is going to open up or to strengthen your hair, it's going to result in the hair growth. So that's what you're supposed to do. Usually, unusually, dry hair may be one of the precursor to damage and breakage. It may also be caused by a variety of factors, including dry weather, low humidity, and too much heat. Be sure to use warm and not hot water when washing your hair. So what I usually do, you can use the warm water when you're washing your hair. Then you can seal in the moisture by doing the final rinse with cold water, and that is going to help your hair. The other reason why your hair is breaking is heat damage. To get the best result from your hair dryer, flat iron or curling iron, you need high heat. However, when you use these tools, you risk damage the cuticles from extreme heat. So when you're using dryers, when you're using flat iron, or you're using curling iron, you are busy curling your hair, all those things, they have heat, and because of the extreme heat, it is going to damage your hair. So you can avoid that. The other reason why your hair is breaking is hairstyles and treatment. Here I'm going to take a bit of time. When you are using, let me say, perm, relaxers, professional strengthening, and curling can all make your hair seem like it is healthy, but after some time, your cuticles can break down and cause hair damage. So when you are always plaiting the weaves, you are always pulling your hair, you are always using styles that are going to pull your hair, those are leading to breakage. Especially, I've seen sisters who don't have hairline. The hairline is completely gone because every time they're in weaves, every time they're wearing something on their heads, they don't leave the hair to breathe. You know, your hair also needs to breathe. So you have to leave those things alone. You can just do your own hair. You don't need to put on weaves for you to maintain a protective hairstyle, because the more you are doing the weaves, the more you're going to lose your hair. Why? So the wig is heavier than your natural hair. So what will happen is when you plait, because it is heavier than your natural hair, when you want to undo them, or when you are trying to put them together, like you want to put a puff like that, you find out that here the hair, the wigs they'll be falling, and when you look at them, they'll have some hair. So when you're doing that, you are making your hair vulnerable to breakage. So it is going to be breaking. By the time you know, before you know it, your hair will be all gone, the hairline will be gone. And the other style that I've seen people that they put, it's a fishtail. So when you pull the fishtail, you see the way it is, they will push the fishtail, and those are the things that are making your hair to break. So I know you've seen people who don't have hairline. Hair, it is easy to break, but to regrow it is very difficult. So it's better to avoid breakage than your hair breaks, then you start struggling to try to regrow your hair. So the other point is overwashing. There are people who wash their hair almost every day and maybe twice a day because they have an oily skin. If you have an oily skin, definitely you're going to, most probably you have even an oily scalp. So most of the people, they would rather be washing their hair. Maybe if they bath twice a day, they'll be washing their hair twice a day. And when you're doing that, because of the shampoos that you're using, they are stripping off the natural oils that are produced by you. And at the end of the day, your hair is going to be dry and it's going to start breaking. So avoid overwashing of your hair. The other reason is incorrect use of brushes and combs. Which combs do you use? There are people who brush their hair. They are just brushing, they are just pulling the hair. And at the end of the day, when you look at that brush, it has a lot of hair. The combs that you are supposed to use is a wide tooth comb. A wide tooth comb, it will be easier for you to comb. Like I have this one. This is the comb that I usually use. So you see, when you're using this one, the hair, it's not going to break because it will just be passing. Look at this brush. The other comb that I have is this one. So I use this for my hair. I don't want to break my hair, so I'm very careful with the type of combs that I use. So the other reason why you are experiencing hair breakage is because of hormonal changes and medical conditions. So when you're looking at hormonal changes, you may be pregnant, you may be breastfeeding, all those changes that are happening in the body. Some people, their hair will tend to break. So when you are having hair breakage, you have to look at what is it that is causing my hair to break. You have to look at from cause to effect. Don't look at the effect, but establish the cause. When you establish the cause, it will be easier for you to solve the problem. I remember when I was having my daughter, when I was pregnant, I had long hair and everything was fine. But the moment I delivered and I was breastfeeding my daughter, my hair was breaking like no man's business. I had to cut everything and start all over again because my hair had really, I was losing hair. It had already, it broke so much. So I had to just cut it and start on a fresh note. So if you're experiencing that, it is just a matter of time. Your hair can grow again. But if you're having a medical condition, maybe you've done radiation therapy to the head, the hair may not grow back the same as it was before. But in everything, we give glory to God. Just do your part faithfully, and what you cannot do, leave it to God. May God bless you and keep you. If you love this video, remember to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up, and tell a friend to tell a friend and to tell a friend. So may God bless you and keep you. Maranatha.